Today, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful secrets of body language that very few people know. If you apply them, you'll notice how people's perception of you completely changes. Listen, my friend. Most people think respect comes from what you say, or from trying to please others. But the truth is totally different. Real respect is determined in the first moment, before you even speak a word. Because people judge you based on your posture, your movements, your eye contact, and even the smallest details of your body language. If you don't know how to control this language, you will be ignored, even if you're the smartest person in the room. But if you understand these secrets and learn how to use them, you can command respect from anyone without even asking for it. Secret number 1. Show your hands intelligently. When you meet someone for the first time and you can't see their hands, your unconscious mind automatically starts warning you. You might feel they're nervous, not confident, or even worse, hiding something. This isn't just my opinion. It's human instinct. For thousands of years, humans have watched each other's hands to determine whether someone is a threat. In martial arts, for example, fighters always watch their opponent's hands. In war, the same thing, because danger rarely comes from the person themselves, but mostly from their hands. So if someone's hands are clearly visible, it means they have no bad intentions. But if they're hidden, the brain instantly sends a signal that something is wrong or unnatural. Here's the thing, my friend. Ordinary men walk into a meeting room or sit in a job interview and put their hands in their pockets or hide them under the table, without realizing that this simple gesture gives off an impression of insecurity, weak personality, or even worse, that they're making the person in front of them uncomfortable. But only 1% of men know this secret. If you keep your hands visible and open in a relaxed way, you create an impression of strength and confidence before you even speak a word, and you'll feel more at ease in the eyes of the person facing you. There's a difference, though, between showing your hands confidently and moving them randomly or overdoing gestures. Excessive movement gives off tension, while too little movement gives off stiffness or dullness. The key here is balance, my friend. When you talk, stay calm and let your hands rest in a visible place. And when you want to emphasize an idea, use gestures naturally and slowly. As a result, people will respect you more, feel your presence, and trust your words, even without a clear reason. Simply, they'll say, "I felt comfortable around this person." And that's because you're communicating with them on a deeper level, not with words, but on an instinctive level that they understand without even being aware of it. Secret number 2. Control how you turn around. Imagine someone calls your name. How do you turn to face them? If you're like 99% of men, you probably turn your head quickly, maybe even raise your eyebrows and say, "Yes?" as if you're eager to respond, afraid you'll miss something, or even worse, as if you're seeking their approval. But that 1% of men who know the secret understand that even the way you respond to someone calling you can define your status in their eyes. Because, my friend, when you turn quickly without thinking, you're sending an indirect message that you're needed, or even hungry for attention, and that the person who called you has power over you. But if you take a second or two, and then turn calmly and firmly, gradually raising your gaze toward the person speaking, you appear as someone valuable, in control of their movements, and not ready to give attention easily. The key here, my friend, is controlling your reaction itself, not ignoring people or being overly slow on purpose. The secret is that when someone calls you, take a brief moment, move calmly, and turn as if you're the one choosing who gets your attention, not someone waiting for permission to react. Because, my friend, a dog turns immediately when called. And that kind of behavior really can cost you your dignity. But if you act the way I told you, people will notice your calmness. They'll feel that your attention is valuable. And even before you realize it, they'll start treating you with more respect. Secret number 3. Control the width of your shoulders. Slouched or pulled-in shoulders aren't just a matter of poor posture. They're literally a subconscious message you send to people that you're weak, hesitant, or not worthy of attention. Many men walk with their shoulders pushed forward without even noticing, as if trying to make themselves smaller or avoid attention. But that 1% who know the secret understand that simply adjusting your shoulders can help you command respect from the first moment. Whether sitting or standing, the trick is to find a balance between relaxation and firmness. Don't force yourself to puff out your chest unnaturally. That will look fake or show slight tension. What you should do is relax your shoulders while keeping them open, as if you're taking up space comfortably without effort. A simple movement, like pulling your shoulders back slightly and raising your head to a medium level, makes your body send signals to others that you are strong, confident, and don't need to prove yourself through words. Just by standing or sitting like that, you'll notice how people begin to treat you with more respect, even before you speak a single word. Quick tip: if your back is curved, do push-ups or planks regularly, and you'll fix the problem. Secret number 4. Control your reaction time. Most people respond instantly to anything said to them, whether it's criticism, a joke, or even a compliment, simply because they're used to reacting without thinking, as if they need to prove themselves or gain acceptance. But here's the truth. The person everyone respects is the one whose emotions you can't easily read, the one who has full control over their reactions. So when someone says something to you, don't rush to reply. Instead, take a breath. Leave a short moment of silence before responding. That moment alone is enough to make the person in front of you rethink what they've said, suddenly sensing that you're not an average person. They'll realize you're smarter than to react without thinking. The beauty of doing this is that people will start treating you more carefully. Whether joking, complimenting, or even trying to provoke you. Just by not giving them an immediate reaction, you make them feel like you're in control of the situation. And now, my friend, you're the one holding the power, because you didn't just control yourself. You made the other person feel like they need to prove themselves to you. This technique doesn't just increase people's respect for you. It gives you presence and dignity found only in those who truly have inner strength. Secret number 5. Walk without hesitation. Your walking style reveals more about your personality than you might imagine. A person who hesitates before moving or suddenly changes direction sends an indirect message that they lack confidence, as if they're waiting for someone else to lead them. Even if such a person is intelligent or strong, people won't see them as a leader, simply because they appear to lack self-control. So the secret is to walk with confidence, stability, and a slightly firm posture, as if you know exactly where you're going, even if you actually don't. Even if you're just walking around a room while thinking, walk as if you have a destination. Don't stop suddenly unless there's a clear reason. And when you enter a place, don't hesitate or worry about what people think. For example, if you're entering late, walk in confidently, as if it's them who should feel uneasy about your entrance, not the other way around. Don't change direction suddenly as if you're lost, even if you are. Stop calmly, scan the area with your eyes, and then continue walking. Let your steps be deliberate, balanced, and unafraid to take up space. But most importantly, don't walk too fast as if you're in a hurry, nor too slowly as if you're unsure. Keep a steady pace, stand tall, and look ahead. Because when people see someone walking like that, They sense that this person has a goal, someone in control of their life. Without saying a word, they instinctively respect them, because you're radiating the energy of someone who knows their value, and naturally, people are drawn to that kind of person. Final thoughts. The secrets we talked about today aren't just small details. They're fundamental rules. If you want to be someone who earns respect without demanding it, these principles are essential. And if you're someone who wants to take control of your life, establish your presence, and become someone people take seriously, then I'm here to help. I guide you. I give you the keys, the rare knowledge that only a few people know. Because the difference between an average man and a man who commands respect is knowledge and experience. And now, I've placed that knowledge in your hands. So tell me, if you do this one thing, will people respect you more? Yes, they will.